More Victoria. I don't think we could butt in on any of the wars that are about to start. None of the Serbians wanted us to help, and Yogurt didn't want our help either. So, let's see just what happens. Except for... Alright, Far East is now in the British Empire. Perfect. Perfect. And the Mosquito Empire like that for some reason. We need more government administration. I just built 5. I said 5. Thank you. So, oh, Russia sides with Serbia. And I don't think that... Oh, well, the Dutch East Indies want to make a protectorate of Bali. We might join on that one then. Because Bali is probably going to want some help. They don't want to. They have little to lose from enemy war goals. Yeah, just completely subjugated, right? Completely subjugated. Nothing to lose. However, Bali does have something to lose, and they would like us to support them. We might butt in on that and see if we can either... we might want to try and release the Dutch East Indies. I probably can't do that, actually. We probably can't do that because the Netherlands is not in. I'll wait a little bit. See if the Dutch join on the East Indies side, then I will ask for the Dutch East Indies to be released. Otherwise, I'll just ask them to release subjects. Right, and we also do need to get rid of this nonsense with Brazil, which will take a while because we have a truce for 8 months. It's not too bad. There we go, the Netherlands is in. Perfect. That means viewers no longer view us as a rival. Well, tough shit, we are. Until I'm not allowed to anymore. Let's see then. More goals. Liberate subject, the Dutch East Indies. Yes! If we do that, that is a huge blow to the Netherlands. As well as possibly screwing over the Dutch East Indies. Because they will stop having the support of the Dutch, of course. So we're gonna ask to liberate the Dutch East Indies. Yeah. And we're also gonna get rid of all of these so I can see if there's anything that I need to actually pay attention to, like power block stuff. Serbia wouldn't join. Why would you not join? Probably because we are they're disinterested. Yes. If we can get the Ottomans in, which I don't think it's gonna be very impossible. Yeah, we'd have to build a lot for them, which I don't think we're doing. Yeah, we're building in Serbia. After that, I think we'll build a little bit in the Ottomans to see if we can't get our grubby little hands on them. Alright, we have not been accepted in. There we go. And now that we have, we'll collect a little bit extra. And there we shall... Our conscripts have not even arrived at home yet. Let's mobilize them, raise them, and wait a little bit. And these guys are also on the way home still. I'll probably use them as a as an invading force. I'll put them in Lanfang for now. And then we'll have the Mediterranean army mobilize. And we'll move them back home with... right, where are... They are there. I am probably going to... well, I'm going to naval invade the Netherlands. Because I can and it's easy. After that, I will... Where are they trading into? One each, really. But it's... yeah, just block off the capital state, which is to the south. Through the English Channel. What a terrible idea to not be my friend. Rubber and Guinea. These guys will go and sit in... oh, they even share they share a border? No. Yes, they do. They do. We'll park our conscripts out down here. It'll take a while for them to be fully mobilized, of course. But it'll be fine. Really? Minus 66? Really? How? Oh, because the... Did they stop moving where I wanted them to? Ah, they're not mobilized yet. We can wait with that a little bit and hopefully... Eastern New Guinea front. Really? There's a... That's impressive. They've managed to make a little front. Ah, right, with Tidor. Yeah, I think we're pretty good like that. I don't think we're gonna need the home army. If we do, then it'll be fast. It'll be fast. Our ammunition is probably really expensive because I'm just really sent. I'm assuming that our ammunition factories have stopped working. Why is our cohesion so low? Because Joseon has higher liberty desire. And I need to make some more of them not independent. Which is unfortunate because I think I'm currently working on getting Shandong in. Jili has... I don't have any. I have negative. Interesting. But yeah, I'm probably gonna need to make some more non-independent members. Like Persia. Oh, I can do that now. Yeah. That gives us a little bit more max cohesion. The thought, the word, and the ideal. Those who seek to think boldly and freely are increasingly finding Great Britain to be one of the safest places to explore their ideas. A utopia for the modern artist. Arts Academy building throughput. Oh, is it because we finished a... what's it called? A journal entry? Maybe? Place where research is unimpeded by tradition. As the new Colossus. Alright. University building throughput. Thank you. We are at the innovation cap. Nope. We can have more universities. I do want to have the not one pinned. We need multiculturalism and no migration controls. Yeah, I would like to have multiculturalism, and when we have that, moving to no migration controls is going to be, well, very useful. Then everyone can join us. Everyone can join our lovely little British parties. Question mark? Everything will be fun and fine. What? Oh my god, yeah. The conscripts managed to exile themselves. Ah, right, because they walked through Egypt instead of going through the canal. Rubber on the other coast. Bali has added the war goal. Discovery of oil in British Eastern New Guinea is causing people to flock to the state, hoping to find jobs in this booming industry. I mean, let's just go with progress is best tempered with caution, because quite honestly, we don't have pump jacks, so we get nothing from that. Absolutely nothing. Steam donkey. Nice. That means, should we actually make any changes here? Should do that. Should have done that a long time ago. It uses more coal. Less coal? It uses coal. Less coal and more engines. Don't we have a lot of coal? I think we have a lot of coal, right? We don't have a lot of coal. So using less would be fine. Engines we do have a shortage of as well. How are we doing? We still have 390k unemployed and 4 million peasants, so we don't really need to save on labor. So I guess not. Not yet. Unless the logging camps are somehow... They shouldn't be, but... Why can't I find them? Am I blind? The answer is yes. Wait, what? What? What is this? Where are you? There we go, finally. This would use more coal and engines. We need more coal and engines, though. Right. I'll leave that one as is for now, because apparently we're actually using more art than we are producing. So that's fine. But I would like to start using rubber, but we don't really have anything that uses rubber. Because we don't have electrics, we don't have cars. And we don't have the tool tech necessary. Which is it? Machined steel tools. Which would be great, but we need vulcanization for that, and that is not what we are currently working on. We are working on steel frame buildings. Yeah, vulcanization is far into the future. As is pump jacks, because we are far behind. We are far behind We're building in Ukraine. Will that push us up? Solfarein are still in the lead. We are divided. That's probably a reason why. How are we? We are soon going to start mobilizing, and I have once again forgotten to... They have 0 organization anyways, so let's just have that one. Because I forgot again. I could probably do the same with the Army of the Mediterranean. It'll take a while anyways. And let's just do it on all of them, and we'll be on the defensive for a while. Except for these guys, they don't have to be on the defensive. Because they're gonna sit here anyways for a little while. Yeah. I'll probably not want him to be on attack on during invasions, because I have a sneaking suspicion that that might not actually help me. Since he's the artillery guy and we are attacking, if he keeps rolling mud, then we're not having a great time. Nice! Finally, we have successfully constructed the Suez Canal. Pump jacks is spreading, that's good. We're working on getting Brunei in to our power block. It should happen fairly fast. Nice. Why is market access low in Hong Kong? You have an input shortage. You have low infrastructure. How on earth? Do you have low infrastructure? Is it because they're building trade centers here? Is that mine? I think that those might be mine. Let's just build them an extra port, because apparently they need it. Let's also build them a railway so they have extra. Okay, works. Heading up towards war, we mobilize these guys and assign them to the front, and they can sit there and relax, because no one's going to... Only British Army is good. Only British Army is good. Let's just assign them to the front, because apparently this is the entire front is sideways along the Portuguese islands. This is a very interesting idea that they want to try and, like Theodore is going to try and ruin my colony somehow. They can try, they will fail. And let's roll. There are a bunch of tiny little non-fronts. Hailstorm in Finland. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? War? Yeah, right. What did Bali want? Conquer Tidor. Tidor Seldebes. Western New Guinea, Dutch, liberate the Dutch East Indies and conquer Dutch East Indies Sun Islands. What did you make primary? All of them? All of them? No. Conquered Tidor, Western New Guinea is secondary. But yeah, as long as we can liberate the Dutch East Indies, that will be fine, because that will ruin the day of the Dutch, which quite honestly, I'm fine with. The first thing we're gonna do when we actually do attack is we're gonna take Sambas, and then we can go around. But we will not push for a while. And we are going to navally invade. We can have... Game, please. Cooperate. We don't need to have... Pause, please. Thank you. Let's have some more aggressive interception, so we can hopefully get rid of this fleet before they start eating our convoys again, because I am really annoyed by that from yesterday still. We can build the Eiffel Tower, the Statue of Liberty, Victoria Terminus. We can have covered markets, and we can have steel frame buildings. Now, we might not want to flip everything over to steel. Do we still have more iron than we have use for? If we were to change to steel, that's going to just get worse. We probably have we do have an abundance of steel, a little bit, not tons, but we still do have a little bit more. What is this? Who produces this? Sea Island Cotton. Who? Are we importing it? Not a significant producer of fabric. Really? Oh, well, that makes sense. It's probably all the British Raj. I'm going to have a little peek at possibly swapping the home counties. That will use how much steel? 900 steel. More tools and explosives. More glass. Yeah. That doubles the construction. Let's swap that one over. Yeah, it's not that much of a cost difference. We could probably swap one other over. Probably not the Midlands. Yeah. Probably not one of the bigger ones, which is all of the ones at home. So we'll stick with that for now. And then we will chill for a bit. Okay, we are at our innovation cap. We are over, which means we should get more tech spread. Yes, which is good because that will help us. How are you doing on organization? 85%. That is fine. You attack, then this. You should go to this part, so we can take that one out and then move west. So we don't get split fronts, because I don't like those. Don't think we have insufficient construction, but thank you for letting me know. I don't want to cancel the Panama survey. British Western New Guinea is isolated. Damn you, Tidor. Damn you, Tidor. Actually, yeah, their organization is still bad, very bad. Who is the? This is the attacking guy. Let's have him cautiously advance. How is it isolated? This one's not it's occupied. Did they manage to occupy both of them immediately? That's interesting. Impressive. Interesting. And very annoying. Very annoying indeed. Alright, cat. Good. I was wondering if I had managed to get Hawaii in. Okay, you will navally invade Holland with the help of the Portsmouth Station. Go! So we can... I don't think we actually need to. Control Tidor or Dutch East Indies capital. Same. Same. Oh, well, yeah, we actually do. We do need to get in there. Because if we do, we can just relax. Have a good time. Yeah. Let's bring them out. The Plymouth Station. To where? A lot of trade going through here, so let's grab that one. Are we too big, or Brazil became too small? How? They're a minor power. How's Denmark? I did sign a treaty with them, which means I'm giving them a lot of stuff. So that should... That is not a lot. Everyone has interest in Denmark. Everyone. I will have the lead, but not by much. Anyone new? Still just Serbia who doesn't want to join. We're actually going down because we're divided, yeah. Harvest condition. Hooray. How are you doing? Oh, cheers game. I love that. Let's just advance. Defensive, defensive. So yeah, let's just regularly advance. France embargoes us. Well, we have the bigger market, so if I embargo you, that's worse for you. I am already embargoing them. That's probably why. They're just a little bit upset. They're not defending this. They didn't defend it at all. Okay. I guess. Let's move on to defend and then just heavy barrage. That means that place more devastation, right? Yeah, let's devastate the Dutch. Because it's fun that way. But yeah, our conscript should be able to just push through here and deal with this side of the war. And when the army of India is done with this little island. Is this Borneo? I should know that. I should look it up at some point. But when we're done here, they can move over and invade Tidor. Because we do need to occupy Tidor. We can build more gold mines. So we shall build more gold mines. In a lot of places. Oh. In the far east. Oh. Gold mines. Should probably move those up towards the top of the queue so we start actually building them. How are we doing here? We've not won any battles yet. We are still completely unopposed. They do have 6 dudes sitting. Rubber in South Cameroon. Go, 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 go. Are we at war with Stonks? What does that mean? Which one's that? Unlock. Let's see. Have 3 companies at max prosperity at the same time. Okay. Probably should have had that before. But that's a lot more tax income. Trade advantage is nice. And that means we can have another company. The question is, do I want to have that for the Panama Canal? That's going to take a long time though. Should probably get something else. In the meanwhile, we do still have tech, I believe. That can give us another company. Do we not? Yeah, corporate governance. Oh, there's even 2. And of course, when you have the Panama Canal Company, they have the same +1 max number of companies. So, let's see, what could we possibly want? Paper? With extra bureaucracy? Prestige tools? That wouldn't be bad. We do use a lot of tools. We do use a lot of tools. What do you have? Iron, coal, and steel. Yeah, so iron we can't really give to anyone. Textiles, nah. Food wouldn't be terrible. We are not lacking it. We are lacking coal. We're lacking paper and we're lacking fish. Lower supply consumption wouldn't be too terrible, but Navy offense, Army offense wouldn't be. Probably not. West Indies plantation colony growth speed, textile mills. Livestock ranches. Let's see if there's anything else we can sneak our way to. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Uniting construction. What do I need for that? Construction 3 principle. Okay, that's not gonna happen either. Massey Harris. We need motor industries in Ontario. Yeah, so that's not gonna happen either. JP Coates. textile mills in the lowlands. Wouldn't be too bad, actually. Yeah, that's not happening. Ile-de-France, that's not happening. Lombardy. La Plata. Indonesia. Need level 5 industries in Leinster. Gourmet groceries. That's something we could actually just push up, so we can have Arthur Guinness and Son and Co. Limited. That's a mouthful. This is somewhere in Austria, Bohemia, Saxony, Kansai, Buenos Aires, Sicily. Yeah. Sicilian sulfur. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Western Norway. At some point, I'd probably want some company that has automotive industries. But we're far away from automotive industries at the moment, so probably not terribly useful at the moment. John Brown and Company. Level 5 shipyards. More convoys and prestige. We could do that. This is US, right? Yeah, Connecticut. Convoy shipyards. And I need to hold land in India for that one, so that's not useful. Armstrong ships. We haven't researched ironclad, so we can't do that one anyways. Borneo. Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. Lee Wilson and Co. Isn't this the one that the US has? Don't they exist? Don't have any actual British states in South Africa, so that's not useful. Appears. Agriculture, livestock, radicals from political movements. Oil syndicate, what is that? Not for now, at least. Let's maybe offense carriers, offense, and there was John Brown and Co, which also is an option. Convoys and prestige. Probably the Armstrong one over John Brown at the moment. There was something else. Which one was that? Yeah. I might want the throughput for groceries, which means we need a level 5 food industry in Leinster. We can also, while I'm thinking about it, build up military shipyards, the 5 in Yorkshire. They don't have any military shipyards, they don't. So let's move that up to 5. They all ended up at the front, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, good. And they need one more. while they build, I can think. Well, I can tend to. Swift Merchant Marine. What does this mean? Ah! They need to be prosperous. And we must be top 3 in Merchant Marine, which we cannot actually look at, because why would we? We're number 1 by a lot. So yeah, that's gonna happen very quickly. And they can just finish whatever they are doing. Have we gold discovered in Western Australia? That's good. And General has died. That's not good. Where was he? He was in the Army of India, I think. Yeah. Yeah, actually, probably not. Let's get Patrick Douglas Home in, and he can cautiously advance as well. I think he might have actually been in here. Let's go with this guy. Defend. Have them all on defending a home army, because they're probably just going to be defending forever and ever and ever. Panama Isthmus surveyed. Our survey of the Panama Isthmus is complete. We have confirmed that it would be possible to construct a canal linking the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Next, we must acquire the land from New Granada. We'll make a suitable offer. Gain a claim about... Nah, let's be friendly. Let's be good. Construct the Panama Canal. Did I actually get it? Do I have it? No. I don't. Why? Isn't that supposed to give me a button to press? Or did that just send a request to them? We'll see. I don't actually know how that works. So we shall see. What are we doing here? Are we occupying anything? Almost. To Sicily's make protectorate. Well, you are aware that I am... They are my power block, and I am probably still guaranteeing their independence. Yeah. Stupid. So I guess that's what the Army of the Mediterranean will do when they are done fighting in the Netherlands. Are you winning? Yeah, it's just... So they have an army here in the province that I'm attacking, but they're not defending with them, and they're not running away for some reason. They're just sitting there. Very interesting maneuver, I have to say. Austria might join for... Damn you, Austria. If they do, then I might, instead of asking for... Well, I might negotiate some support offer. As long as Austria joins early. Alright, here's the button. Click. British Panama is isolated. Immediately build a port. I do have extra... Good thing I didn't zoom out so I could move faster. I could put in a road maintenance in Panama so we can build the port faster. And once we have that, build the canal. It's going to take 3 years. It's not too shabby. There's the population, almost no one. The important part is the port though, so they can actually get some food in, otherwise they will be slightly screwed. By slightly I mean very. What are we doing? Are we occupying Sambas? We are, okay. Which means we should go... It doesn't matter. Just push. We'll remove the strategic objective. Remove the strategic objective, I said. And then they can just go as they please. The Invisible Cry advance for compulsory primary school. Right, we're still working on that one. Due to the inhuman conditions that children face in the workplaces, many families in home counties have chosen to hide their offspring in the hopes of them not getting sent to work. What children? I mean, yeah, let's just get the plus 10% success chance rather than the 10% success chance and pissing off the industrialists. They are still the most powerful ones in our country. And your strategic objective is now to get to West Java. Occitania sides with 2 Sicilies, Robber in Malabar. Russia signs with Venice. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is getting quite nice. I do very much hope that Austria joins faster. I could ask them to become subject. I do want that. Yeah, I can't really break up the 2 Sicilies. It would be if Austria joins. I want them to join fast. Hurry up and join Austria, please. Come on, Austria. Join. Before Venice asks me for help. Yes. That's what we wanted to see. Austria is in. That means we can negotiate support. Maybe liberating a little bit. We do a little bit of liberating. We could liberate Hungary. That would be a big chunk. We could go for Croatia, which would take more. It would take more coast away from them, so they would only have Kustenland, which would be great. Less ports and less access to the market for Austria would be very nice. Bohemia is a fair chunk of their GDP as well, but that means they are basically in Prussia. Again, Hungary would be also isolated fairly much. Don't really want to grab or release them before I have Ukraine in my power. Where are you going? Are you finished in the Netherlands? So you decided to not have any organization by exiling yourself? Okay, that's good. That's fantastic. Yeah, probably gonna go with liberate Croatia. We can work on Venice getting into our power block anyway. And if they're in our power block, they will eventually become our vassal or our subject. So we don't really need to ask them to be the subject and then win a war for them. So we will liberate Croatia. But that means that we want to mobilize these guys. And we are very in. We are very in. We are so in. Oh. What are, have you made any other please make liberate Croatia a primary demand, please. Please, Venice. Make it primary, otherwise, because they might they might back down. Because me and Russia on the side of Venice is, well, it's pretty scary. It's pretty scary for a little Sicily, even if there are two of them. War goal has been added to Sicily's. What was that? Enforced trade privileges. Sweden targeting Venice. Why are you on that side? Why is... What? Why is Sweden on the side of two Sicilies? I don't know if I like that. Why is oil expensive? Why is using oil? Wait, why is using oil? Trade centers, conscription centers are using oil? For what? What are we using oil on? Balloons? Balloons. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with Sweden being my enemy here. That was not what I had planned. Not at all. Hopefully Russia will help a little bit here and will deal with their own front. I will grab you and put you on this front, where you will very much defend. You will defend and you will be good at it, and then we will probably stop advancing cautiously, because yeah, we want to have some more. We want to move faster on this one now, so we can finish this war as quickly as we can. Yeah, we need to conquer Tidor or hold the... Is any of them... are any of the other ones good at attacking? Nah, we'll leave them as is. They're just chilling. Yeah, we just want to push us as fast as we can to get to the Dutch East Indies capital. I think that would be enough, would it not? Come on, tooltip. Thank you. Yeah, it would be enough to just hold West Java. Now that we're done here with a Dutch army still sitting in one of their... They're sitting in exile. So that's kind of a little bit of a bug, isn't it? And them having zero organization is going to be fantastic. Fantastic. Sweden breaks the... Well, you could have, you know, not joined on the, you know, on the side of our enemies. You joined after me, I think, probably. Damn you, Sweden. Damn you. See if since I haven't actually looked at this for a while, is there anything I want to change? I probably want to make this one longer. So we can go to 15. Do you want a power block embassy for some goods like clippers? artillery actually. I know what I'm clicking. You could have some trade privileges actually. So let's grab some more goods, see if we can get some more money out of him. 7. Let's go with that. There. Just keep them in. Keep them in our sphere, sort of. Uruguay is in my. They are my subject. Yeah. Come on, game. Yes, they are my protectorate. Cali is also. They are not my subject yet. They should be. They could be. Would you like to be? You will be. That means fewer. What's it called? That means there are fewer independent countries in our power block, which lowers our cohesion. Yeah, it's 27 now rather than 33, which is good. Yeah. They declined. It was what, well over 100? It was over 100. Okay, wait, what? Why is this now an issue? Oh, because it... Right. Damn it, me. Damn it, me. We're pushing. We're smashing. Have we built all of the... We have not built any of the things that we need to create the companies that we would like. And we kind of need to push through here and finish it. Robert in West Borneo, that is nice. We really need to push through here and get to West Java so we can finish this war and move our troops over to where... Yeah, I know, they said that. Tuscany is in the Zollverein, which is not great. Any friendly army, because we're going to be on defense here for a while. At the very least, until my dear friends, the conscripts, arrive again or come back. Where should we place these guys? We asked to liberate Croatia. Can you make more demands, please, or at least like make liberate Croatia a primary demand? So you're sitting on 50 maneuvers like a goober. Like being 100% occupied is surely that is overridden by the blockade. Blockade is still only 40% anyways. So that's not useful anymore. We're not blockading enough. You go back to blockade. You can go on blockade, and then we'll move them over to this one, because I guess that's, I assume that's all of the Austrian ones, because the important part is getting Austria out. So when is damaging the religion? Can you not, dude? What is wrong with you? I don't have a lot of influence. I just noticed. We'll keep that one. We don't need that one anymore. I don't need that one really. those, and so we can improve relations with Sweden, so we can keep the relations up, because really they join the war after me and then they get pissed at me. You are the ones that joined against me. It's your fault, not mine. So come on, push, 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 push. I need you elsewhere. I need you elsewhere. Okay, we can no longer improve relations with the Papal States, or rather backwards. Venice has added war goals. New Granada decided we needed to be better friends. Click the wrong button. What did Venice add? Conquer Lombardy and revoke claim on Venice. And we're both confident. Great. Great. Austria joined to do a regime change in the Russian-American company. Okay. Okay. Completely normal behavior. We're still weak here, which is not great. That's why I want the conscripts to finish there a little bit. But really what I want more than anything is that this war ends. Where are we spending? What are we spending so much on? Opium is what we're spending on. How? We have a shortage of opium. Purchase in our market, right? Yes. Let us then find the opium plantations that I queued up. Move them up. Because apparently we are spending absolute bags on opium. 5% is nothing. So we do that, and then we'll move the military shipyards and the Panama Canal up. And we should probably move the iron mines down, because we do still have an abundance of iron by a lot, so we don't really need more right now. What we need more of is steel and coal. Because yeah, I'd rather not lose a bunch of money. We're subventing fine art like a truck. And that's on low? How much are we exporting? Half. Half of what we're producing we are exporting. Fair enough. I can stop subsidizing them. You're on your own. It's not a lot, but it's what I've got. Still spending absolute buttons on paper. We're spending a lot on iron. Could still spend 400 more steel. So let's try and move over another. How much would this be? 600 steel for 700 less iron, which we are spending way more on, despite that the fact we have a huge abundance of. I could also move over one of the 5s. 2 even. Or a 10. Tool tips, please. What would Wales be? That would be 450. Now let's oh, come on. Let's go with how much was Yorkshire? Yorkshire was 20. Let's go with, where are they? Lancashire. Let's move them over. And go from there. We'll see how the investment pool is. It's having a time. For sure. How are we? Almost fully occupying. Good. And we're doing fine over here. Hopefully they can keep going. Yes, the front. No, the front split really. What? No, it split here really. Oh, please. Yeah, who's this? Great flickering. Bali can deal with this side. Surakarta and Yogyakarta, and I will try and push through here because I would rather not lose that. I can no longer improve relations with Sweden because we are at war. Because Sweden are stupid. And that's not even slightly joking. Yeah, I need these armies. I also need more armies, but... Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. The following war goals were enforced. Absolutely nothing, I see. Why did you white peace? No, he took... So he took Tidor. He didn't do what I asked for. I asked for one thing. Release the Dutch East Indies. What did he do? Nothing. This was a primary demand. This was a primary demand. Like, this was the only secondary taking Tidor. That was the only secondary. Releasing the Dutch East Indies was a primary. And now I have to wait because they are exiled. I want you to come over and... Where are you going? Central Mediterranean? Here? Okay. Where is... I don't know. Do I want to cut Sweden out? Are they still in my market, by the way? No, they have their own. They're still in my power block. Plymouth Station, you come up and blockade over here. Blockade. Yeah, there, and then we will wait on our armies to be unexiled so I can move them. Swedish. Ooh, yeah, I might have to just eat them at this point because that is really annoying. That is really annoying me. You go to Venice Olaf front. We're losing here. Yeah, I might just move the army of India to that front. if they can unexile themselves, please. Thank you. Go up here. And we will cautiously advance on that one. Yeah, I'm really annoyed at that. Why, Sweden, you absolute buffoons? Yeah, I might actually just... I might just actually attack and eat them because of that, because the... yeah, I don't like that. I do not like that. We're gonna put the conscripts on defend as well, because we need it. Discord within the landed gentry. An influential faction within the landed gentry has grown frustrated with their co-members' neutrality on the topic of compulsory primary school. Themselves in favor of the law, they've now resolved to form a separate political faction intent on passing it. The bill shall pass. Or the trade union. Just go for the higher percentage. I want to pass it now. Well, I wanted to pass it a long time ago. I want it now, though. Faster. Faster. How are we looking? Nothing is occupied yet. That's good. But it will be soon. Which is bad. Oh, great. You're going to exile yourself like 3 times for no reason. Probably. Wallachian Revolution. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is... Okay, the conscripts have almost arrived. How are we? We're still 20 million away from being screwed by ourselves. Okay, now we are here to defend. Any friendly army? You. Any friendly army? Good. Moldavia sides with Wallachia. Okay. Good for them. We can't invite anyone to the power block because we are we have no cohesion. Brunei is actually close. You would not accept because they are cautious. But we are good friends. We're good friends, Brunei. Moldavia joined Wallachia. Okay. I'm still really annoyed that once again my war goals that I join in on fighting wars for, it's just gone. Nothing happens. That's a lot of dudes. I might want to pull the army of the Mediterranean out, because now we have the conscripts here to just stand in the way. And naval invade Occitania because there's no one there. I'm gonna do that. Naval invade Languedoc with the... Let's move the Plymouth station. Confirm, and then we will... Please, click. Advance front. Didn't we have a reckless? Or was he... He might have been... He might have died, actually. Now I can invite Brunei, but they would say no because -48 from cohesion, and they are cautious, which I would like them to not be. That would be great. That would be great. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, this defense is going to be fine. Rotary valve engine. That is, yeah, labor saving. I don't think we need that. It would produce more furniture. use a little bit more stuff. What are we short on? Not things we can use engines for. Well, actually, we won't use or produce any more paper. Munition plant. If that makes them more profitable, it would not. It would not. And it would not, so let's not go for that yet. Again, we still have a lot of people that are not employed. We need to take back Venice. Rubber. Really? Wait, how? How? We had an advantage and now we have fully lost control. Ah, damn it. What do you mean previous destination? They were there. Really? We actually lost. Do we get actually screwed over on some... Yeah, 2 Sicilies gain investment rights in the British Raj. Oh, wow. Yeah, I am not happy about that one. Why did that happen? Why did we not defend that with... We had 150 dudes just sat here, not doing anything. Let's station them in Italy. Cancel this invasion. Yes, you. We're gonna have to naval invade Venice with the Portsmouth station. We're gonna have to try and take it back immediately because that's gonna tank the war support for Venice, and I really don't want to have that. There's no one here, so everyone on advance. Hope we can take them with as fast as we can. See, 8 days. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. Japanese shogunates are colonizing overseas. Interesting. Interesting. There's no one defending, so we should be able to take it as soon as we have, as soon as we get our battles in, and then we can move the conscripts back in to defend it again. Okay, we have Venice back. Okay, we have Venice back. Good, good, good. You... Let's move them all back on defend for now because we need to... we need to move the conscripts back. Oh, this got really messy for no reason whatsoever. Okay, let's just sit here, defend, wait until we have our... We managed though. Can't go below 0. Now we wait until the conscripts... Like, dude! Move! They're just sitting there. Thank you. Are you at the front finally? Okay, they are at the front. Maybe that was an issue. Like we were not properly... They hadn't arrived properly. Yep, I'm I'm a little bit annoyed at that because we absolutely had everything we needed to successfully defend Venice, but we decided to not do that. How are we doing up here? Are we winning? We're losing. against Norway while having more dudes. What are you doing? They have terrible morale, they don't have much organization. Probably because they are in battle. Let's have them defend for a little bit then. Would like to take back occupation here, but we can defend a little bit. That would be great. We have compulsory primary school. Perfect. That means we can go and knock that one up to max. What was it? The lobby. Protected speech. Let's go. Who doesn't want that? The Weebergies, Landed Gentry, Armed Forces, and Anglican Church. Well, they don't really matter, do they? So let's go for protected speech. That will make people happy. And hopefully we will get some people be very outspoken about multiculturalism. Wait, didn't we build... Didn't I build both port and railways? How do you still subsidize? How do you still have a lack of infrastructure? Eh? I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway. No longer have extra bureaucracy and General Charles George Gordon. Sure, he can get an... He can get an... a promotion. Ah. Well done, Chile. They have blocked off Argentina. Rivalry between... Did the Netherlands drop? Can you calm down so I can read? Thank you. They are a minor power. I have a truce with them, right? So I can't even check things. I wish I could at least look at what... Alright, could I not? Is it here? Make protectorate. There will be 32 infamy. That's not too shabby, actually, to just get rid of the Netherlands. I might do that. I might do that when we finish off this war and recover a little bit financially. And no one is attacking here. Probably for the best. I'm not attacking up here. We're mostly just sitting around. Mostly just sitting around, which is not exactly what I would like to do. Nicaragua. It's okay. Didn't I build a bunch of stuff in there? Did I finish all of it? Yeah, I built a lot of crap in Ukraine, and that barely did anything. Is it not? Oh, they're not hiring. They are unwilling to hire. So that's why it's not making a huge difference. They're not hiring people. The coal mines here are. These iron mines are not. They're actually unable to hire. What? What do you have a lack of then? Clothes? Tools? Paper? Let's build some tools then, probably in here. Five tools. What else was it you needed? clothes and furniture? Where do you have a lot of logging camps? You have a few there. Where would you have more? I didn't build any, did I? No. No. But you do have 3, 6. Yeah, let's build them some furniture. Do they already have furniture here? No, there we go. Let's build them 3. Okay, that should be better. More betterer. Oh, are they attacking? No. Canada is attacking. You better win, Canada. That is your job, winning. Well, and checking off the list, if you know what I mean. Finnish attitude wasn't. Why? Because reasons. Yeah, Canada is winning. Good. Good. That's what we want to see. They should, though, like 100,000 versus 65. If you lose that, you kind of deserve to lose it. France and Occitania are rivals. Yeah, I think we are fairly good here. Are we losing manpower? There's no battles going on here, is there? We are losing manpower here. How? Attrition for what? So they have plus 10, minus 20, and that leads to 4%. Okay. Let's see, if I were to move them off the front, how much would we... yeah, that should be... we should actually be fine there. So let's try and get... let's try and get Occitania out of this. Yeah, I know. I know, game. And then we set everyone to advance. So we can try and... well, hurry up and get them before anyone has a chance to defend. Joseon is in default, of course. Fang started a native uprising against us. Where? Fang. Yeah, I noticed the Fang uprising. Where you can sway who? You can call Prussia in for fun. Cameroon. Where are you? Oh, here. Okay. Let us do what we did before. We'll grab Charles George Gordon. And 3 dudes. Actually, let's do that. He can have 8. And like so, you move to the Cameroon front, advance, and then when he's done, he can just return. I'm not liking the look of that. I would like to, once again, finish this war so I can be at peace. They are moving troops here. But not yet. When will we... 7 days. They will arrive here in 7 days, won't they? 15, 16. Maybe not. Maybe we'll have time. Maybe we'll have time. Hurry, 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 hurry. You can do it, you can do it. That was not... So they're not actually going to the front? Yes, this is 7th. They're not actually assigned to the front. They're just sitting here. 14th. 5 days. Maybe. Come on. Do it. Ah, damn it. They got here. But we are still going. We can no longer improve relations with Brunei. That's fine. Anyone that would actually want to join Brunei can join now. They would accept. Get in. Good. More. Okay, we are starting to push into Sweden now. That's good. Korean attitude worsened, because why wouldn't it? Persia has the highest liberty desire. Ood. Likes me the least? Is that what that says? Yeah. So we just need lower Persia's liberty desire. What can we do? Nothing there, because that would have been too useful. Let's offer them some knowledge. Okay, we are actually making progress on the landing, which is good. Dangerous business. The efficiency of our whaling stations in the Highlands has proved to have a dangerous counterpart, and death has become common to almost every voyage. It's a high price to pay, but the profit is equally high. Ensure the safety or higher throughput. We don't have a shortage of oil right now, not too bad. I mean, yeah. Let's just have fewer dead people. Sounds like a good thing to me. Gold discovered in Tasmania. Good. Australia colonized Eastern New Guinea. What? Interesting. Is that? Oh yeah, that's theirs. If you could have like gone for. Would have been nicer if you'd gone for Eastern. So you could try and, block off the Dutch. What with them being annoying and all. But hey, can't have everything, can you? I would like the British Raj to actually eat a few of their subjects. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't think I actually pay any diplomacy for that. But I have I would really like to be able to see this slightly less difficult. -280 for the alliance with Prussia. Ah, right. Goods transfers cost. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Come on, take it. Almost. We're drafting good. Just one more battle and we have Languedoc and we can successful invasion. Perfect. You will now move around a little bit. We're gonna have some adamant defenders. And I want you to go for Aquitaine. Then we can go around. Hopefully get them out of the war. Because they have a fair number of troops. About 110. 120. So if we get them out, that would be huge. Maybe they are actually pulling out some of their troops from elsewhere. So we can start pushing. Get Sweden out, because Sweden's also a fair amount of dudes. 60. And then we can focus on Austria to beat them up. Get Croatia. Because all we need for Aquitania is to, well, make them want to not fight the war anymore. Which should be dropping fairly quickly. Venice is fine as of right now. Russia, though, their war support is... I can go below 0. Perfect. And the only one we have any war goals against is Austria, other than 2 Sicilies. So we could go for the 2 Sicilies and just, you know, get them out, and then we can all focus on Austria. Probably better to start with Austria, because Russia might stop. Austria is probably going to be the most difficult one because they have a lot of dudes. So yeah, probably double mud. And that, for some reason, put the image of 2 armies mud wrestling for control over the territory. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Can Russia move some troops to help, you know, their front, which is crumbling? Forward, bang. It's fine. We should get through that one in a few seconds. He says, hopefully. Yeah, Russia, deal with your shit. Seriously, move more troops. Okay, perfect. You will have to go and help here and be defensive. Because Russia... Why would you go that way? Why would you not go, you know, straight to hit? The pathing is beautiful. I'm actually going to take a screenshot of this because that is amazing. Amazing. Hopefully that can that will help Russia not lose more territory. Oh boy. Who can we invite? Who would like to join? Oman would join. Get in. Sweden stopped damaging relations. Good. Okay, no longer have nonsense there. Parallel relations. They are wary because, oh, we were just at war, right? Yeah. Might seek out alliances to protect themselves against us. Yeah, you could have not joined against us. That would have probably been a great idea. Right? Right. We have, like, we have mutual rivals. I helped you a lot. Just gonna go up. Right, we are low on influence. The defensive pact with Spain is probably something we can withdraw from to regain a little bit of influence. That's only 25s, but there are a lot of 25s. So, do the trade privileges actually matter now that they are literally a puppet? The military assistance is like, let's just withdraw from that one. Military assistance. Let's just withdraw from a bunch of these that we probably don't need. Who is this? Transvaal. Aha. Withdraw. Yes. That one. It costs nothing, right? It does cost me. Annoying. Spain has become a... They are a major... They are a great power, so yeah. I'm not going to be able to get them into our power block. Corsica is my protectorate. That should me... let's withdraw from that one. Should be able to build in their territory fairly soon anyways, if we just get their I forget words. Forget their autonomy down. Transfer Transvaal, they are fine now, right? Yeah, because they can go through Orange, or they can go through Gaza or Portugal, so they don't need transit rights. So I don't need to pay 50 for that one. The sardines for everyone that they have. We do have the cohesion now, so they should accept it now. Trade privileges, and let's go with that. Just that 15 to try and actually get them into the power block. We'll keep that one. Investment rights. We can just get. It's still binding. That one's still binding. We can withdraw from that because they are in our power block. Yeah, right. This one was a starting point. Yeah. Ooh, that is juicy. So instead of guaranteeing them, let's just withdraw from that. Anything else? Anything else? For now, no. We'll see. There should be some text that helps on that front. Sardines for everyone. What is Spain? They want a defensive pact again. They want me... why would I want to give them military access for trade No, thank you. No. So, I might want to eat Bali as well, because now they are annoying me. Not only did they not grab my war goal, which was the entire reason I joined them, they are now pissing me off. Playing like a more, well, I wouldn't say peaceful, but less aggressive nation, or, you know, less aggressive way is interesting, to say the least. It is, yeah. Let's see if we can get all these things back. Wow. Powerful protectors. Who do you have? France. France. We have a powerful protector. I would steamroll France before you could even say, how about no? What if I also give you some goods? You only want art and man of wars. I could give you Man of Wars. I could give you an application, but that's... Let's start with independence. Let's start with guaranteeing their independence for investment rights, and then we'll try and build up some stuff in Sweden after we have built a bunch of... Okay, fine, good. Then we can fry up the 6th British Army and merge them back into the home army. All. Yes. Okay. Alright, and also move him back to be on defend, because why not? It's better that way. Tech spreading Holstein. No, not the armies, the battle. Good, Canada is winning. So we're pushing them back, the Austrians out of Russia, which is good. The government of Persia has requested the dispatch of military mission to help modernize their army, offering certain diplomatic and extraterritorial concessions in return. It serves our interest. We gain leverage in Persia. We gain leverage over someone who is in our power block. My protectorate. I mean, sure, why not? Sure. It would be nice if it said, like, yeah, this is what will happen, rather than, yeah, you gain leverage by paying a bunch of stuff. By paying money, which it didn't say. El Salvador is damaging relations. A very interesting idea. Gosh. Really? So, a grand total of 3 ships arrive. And immediately take out a bunch of convoys. Meanwhile, I have 97 ships here, 100% presence. They should be able to find these 3 ships immediately. Like, they should be able to cover almost the entirety of the Mediterranean without much issue. The London Citizens Association, a social club popular with the educated class, has held a salon in London with Francis North speaking in favour of protected speech as an honoured guest. They seem like the sort to know what's best. Yeah, let's just go more success chance. Qing and Japan are rivals. What? Say it ain't so. Your new strategic objective is here. Or no, actually, let's just cut them off from the sea, because now we fully occupy Aquitaine. So if we just grab Provence, that would mean they have no coast, which would be great. Electrical generation unlocked. We are going to build power plants. Here's wood, coal and engines, which we have some of. We do have some, right? Let's see. What was it? Wood, coal and engines. Coal we have a shortage of, so we should build coal. Engines we have a shortage of, so we should build engines. And what else was it? I already forgot. Well, wood. Wood. We have more than a little bit of. So, we shall build some power plants. Can you believe this is the first time I actually gotten to the point where I'm building power plants? Right, they are down here. Let's build... Let's start with 5, I think. And then we can move over some production, like the non-existent logging camps, for example. What else was it? Was logging camps, mills, steel mills? Nah. We can move over to electric fences, but we need electricity before we can move over to using electricity. And same here, covered markets should move to that one. Nah, we shouldn't. It would use less coal though. A little bit. And more glass and steel, which we have, and this one would be nice when we get electricity. Same here. Where do we have logging camps right now? In Sweden and in Wales. So what we're gonna do then is we're gonna make sure we build in a little bit when we stop lagging, because we have a huge building. Thank you. Oh, okay. Let's build one in each. Okay, thank you for doubling up when I clicked into different places. One in each of our home, and then 5 in the home counties. And we will... Dear me, that's a lot of buttons. And just the one. And then we build. But we shall also move the Panama Canal up, because we do want to keep building that one. Oh, and I should also establish the company. Now that I have everything I need, should I go for the food? Should I go for... Should I go for the food? Should I go for the ships? Wait, what? They didn't finish? Or did I need some tech for it that I forgot about? Was this one, right? I need to research ironclad. So let's just wait with that one then, and excuse you. And let's establish the Guinness one. Because I did want that one anyways. Few radicals is always nice. Yes, do it. Do it. And let's see, what could we give them? Wheat farms? Rye farms? How many do you have of either? Can we see that? 29 level. Oh, it says right there. There's 1 level of wheat farm, so that was not super useful. Let's give them rye farms then. Trade rate just gives them trade center privileges, but that was not something they need. Regional company headquarters. If anything, we probably want these guys to have regional company headquarters. Let's do that. Yes. So they can build the regional headquarters elsewhere and make more money for us elsewhere. These guys are just peeving me off because they somehow managed to not give us enough fish. Like we have a 4,000 shortage of fish, despite being the biggest producer by far. Like of the top 5, we have 3 in our market. I can invite someone. Who can I invite? Pueblo, who wouldn't join because they are disinterested. I really dislike that. How can you not be interested in us? We are huge. Convoy sunk. Big. How have you not found them yet? Finally, jeez. There's 3 ships. Just take them out. Oh, who is attacking here now? Can I get the battle, please? Who are attacking? The Baltic governorates. Okay. That's fine, I guess. And here... it's Cape Colony. Should have gone Canada in. We would have been done by then. By now. Stuff. They're back. Go away. And stay back. Come on, Occitania, give up. Yeah, this should go up faster, seriously. The war exhaustion. Kafiristan has petitioned for assistance in the reunification of Afghanistan. Or no. I don't care about them anymore. I already have enough. I have Persia. I have Persia in that region. I don't really need Kafiristan. And fully occupied. They have no coast. Like the war exhaustion should go up way faster than 4.5 per tick, which is per week. Because honestly, they have no access to the world market anymore, which should absolutely squeeze their population and peeve them off a lot. Oil in Ontario, we really need the pump jacks. Socialism is spreading. Scary. Scary. Occitania has finally we got them. Finally. We're working on shift work, and then we have Open Hearth. That is better steel, yes, and we do need that one. And it also... what was that? Where was it? To here, so we can get even better steel production. But we do need electricity. We do need the... Is it pneumatic tools we need? No, which one is it? Was it that one? Is it pneumatic tools? Yeah, I don't think that one's what we need. Is it this one? Which one is it for the tools? Is it over here? Vacuum canning. Yeah, probably not. I could just check, I guess. I could just check. We do have tools here. Yes, we do have tools. What is it? What do I need? Vulcanization. And that one is in the queue. And we are working towards it, which is good. We're getting free socialism. I do want that one. Because I need influence again. And my bureaucracy is getting a little low. Do we need to increase any more institutions? By any chance? Possibly want some more law enforcement. Possibly. Ooh, a lot more colonial affairs. This one's going to be a while before we can do anything with that. So we start with that. Then we build our electricity. I want you to... What do I want you to do? I want you to navally invade two Sicilies, and you have just exiled yourself. Very well done. Very well done. Let us get rid of these rascals. The Dutch... No. None of that. None of that, you Dutch rascals. None of that. I will not have it. I will probably just decide to attack them and make them our protectorate. Revolution in Manchuria, that's not... Liberal revolt? I am guaranteeing the independence of Manchuria, isn't I? Am I not? Is what I want to say. Am I? Yep. Let's see. It's a positivist revolt, not a liberal revolt. So why did it say it was a liberal revolt at first? Technocracy, state atheism, cultural exclusion, slavery ban is good. Closed borders, isolationism. Yeah, there's not really a lot of difference. See how many... Yeah, I mean, Manchuria is just gonna eat that. Like it's not even... Like it's not even breakfast. It's a snack. It's a sneaky little snack. Congratulations on exiling yourselves. And there's rubber everywhere. I really need the vulcanization. I really need it, and I also really need to get to cars. Where's cars? Cars. Combustion engine. Let's add that one. Oh wait, no, actually, let's not. Let's not. We need to get we need to get some more. What was that? We can get that one. We need to go through some more of these threes, so we don't have a bunch of penalties. So I don't want to have penalties. Not the technology. Really? I can't navally invade from here to here. I need to go from here to here. Okay, let you then. You move over to here and blockade over there instead, because we already are blockading here now with 2 fleets, which is not necessary. Do they have anyone here right now? Yeah. But we should be able to just beat them. Right, I did lose some... Oh, I can colonize more places. Let's do that. What else? Can I rival someone? I can rival Sweden. I don't want to do that. I want them to be in my power block. Again. Do we have... we do. We do. We are voting on protected speech, which is good. Who's against it? Jeune école. Oh, wait, that means naval base production method. Should do that then. Where are you? You're up. And that means less morale loss, more morale damage, high training rates. Yeah. Okay, nice. That's something. Are we losing? Well, why? Electric telegraph is spreading. Okay. Why are we losing that one? Like there's more than twice as many of us. Krakow is in default. Oh, troops are pulling off. That means we advance. We advance. And I want you to go here. So we can then go around so we don't split the front. Yeah, this is really annoying. Why we only attack with 7 when we have 60? Win, please. I specifically asked for a win. You're not winning. Can you go away, tooltip? Yeah, we're not actually doing great. So let's just have Frederick Agnew be the attacker. Mascara is a junior member of customs unit. What? Yeah, I'm not sure what that was all about. But it is what it is. And this is really annoying me. Are we getting help from the British Indian Army? Okay. I mean, is that going to actually do anything, or are we just going to be... Are there just going to be more of us sitting around watching battles happen? Because in 2... Finally, thank you! Don't lose. What are you doing? What is this? Wait, actually? Are we actually losing? 42,000 versus 9,000 and we're actually losing? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. How are we doing up here? Doing fine. Are we cautiously advancing? No, we should be. Or we could be. So let's cautiously advance. And we should probably... let's just leave it. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Oh, did they merge? Did the front lines merge? They did. Yuck. Okay. Now then. Are we fully occupying here? Yes. South de Gaulle? No. We're not. So we probably want to do South de Gaulle just to make sure. Because for some reason Venice went straight for, I don't know, not the jugular, but maybe a jugular. And I really don't want a white piece here. Do we need to occupy? No, so we don't need to occupy. Yes, we do. It just doesn't say anything. We need to occupy one part of Croatia. So, excuse me? Excuse me? How? There are 5 times as many of us. And we're losing? Surely not. Our obligation with Gizili has expired. We now have a digger party, which is the trade unions. They just changed the name of their party, I guess. Kindly burn this letter. Benedict Grieve, a prominent member of the Diggers, has been accused of gross corruption. He strenuously denied all allegations until damning letters surfaced signed by him. They should stand by him and deny everything. He should be isolated to protect the Diggers. There are allies in the Diggers who can speak in his defense. The trade unions dropped off a lot. What? That does not... It hasn't updated, I guess, because that's not 7.4, that's like 18. But we have an election coming up. How is it looking? We don't know. Let's move forward a little bit so we can see. There we go. The Chartist Party is going to win, probably. Yeah, we can't really add momentum. -10 is the best we can do. Or Benedict Grieve can be less liked. He's a reformer, which... do we care? Nah, so let's just... he can be more disliked. It's fine. Can you please? How are you losing this? 5 times the men. An offensive planner. Good at attacking. Losing against literally nothing. We're now on obligation to Siam. Why? It would be good if the game told me. Now protected speech, which is good. Anything else we want to pass? Do we want to move off monarchy? Not right now, at least. Do you want to move for universal suffrage? We could. But we also have... I need to invent feminism to do anything better there. We have no workers' rights. We should probably try and go for something like regulatory bodies, means workplace safety office, which lowers the dangerous working conditions, which is nice. Workers' protections. And plus minimum wage, that would be good. Oh, we have absolute garbage for government. Yeah, I can't really do much with 27. Unless we try and squeeze through workers' protections. Let's try that one, and hopefully it works. It's probably not going to work, but we'll try. We'll try. Government petition complete. Yay! We have a lot of stall chance though. Spain and the Dutch are rivals. That's fine and dandy, I guess. Let's see. Have we fully occupied Tyrol? Yes. Let's pick a different spot for them to go for Austria. Or no, actually, I need you to go for Let's go for Kroatien. Yeah, we're losing. This is absolutely ridiculous. Production and agitation. In collaboration with the Tory party, Diamantis has secured a deal for cheap and quickly distributed pamphlets in support of the party. Bury them in a sea of paper, they could be used later. Yeah, I don't want momentum for them. They're not very good. Holstein is improving relations. That's interesting. Yeah, that was absolutely bollocks. We now have more colonial affairs, which is good. Belgium and the Dutch are rivals again. It's good. Can we win, please? Rubber discovered. Wentworth Lane has died. We should say what party is in. I mean, if it was a Luddite, he was probably in the farmers, maybe? So not very important anyway. Okay, come on. Smash them. Revolution in Indonesia. Pontianak. I really would like to butt in on that one, but I am going to actually have to pause the game, please. I am going to have to pause my construction because I'm about to go into default. And I would rather not do that. Is there any way we can... Yeah, having fewer armies raised would help immensely. Because that's where all the money is going. 136k on opium. Boy oh boy, we have a lot of food industries building. I don't think we actually need those at the moment, so we're going to move those down. Logging camps, probably not really something we need right now either. Oh boy. We do have the electrical company, or electricity. We have a lot of nationally owned buildings actually. We do have the electricity up and running, which is not doing anything because there's no use for electricity anywhere. So, do we have logging camps? We don't have logging camps. No, I think the logging camps are probably the only place we actually can use electricity for now. It's a little bit at least. But yeah, I need why is the investment pool so low? Go up, please. Maybe do swap over to some... Actually, isn't that something that would cost me money? Because we have social security. How much are we paying in? 7,000. That's not too much. Probably stop subventing the art. The subsidies though, and the interest. I really need to get rid of that. How long? 7 more years. I'm paying 30k. Ow, ouchie. And I do need to go to war with Brazil to get rid of that. Can I push the button? I can push the button, so I will. Somehow that lost me authority. Oh well, it's fine. Yeah, we should be fine sitting on like minus 57, minus 58 for now. Bishop takes Black Paul. At a soiree for the Tory party's wealthiest supporters, Francis North began a long-winded rant about the merits of slavery and discrimination. They're entitled to their opinion, even if they're wrong. They are not. Excuse me, why are my... These are some shit options. Like, the... Slavery is great. No, it's not. We don't have it for a reason. Absolute moron. And is it surprising that it's the radical that has been a thorn in my side for a long time? She's literally 69 years old. Not nice. Can I boot him? No, because I've protected speech. So I should have booted him before. My government is unacceptable. Yeah. It's better. It was lower. Convoy sunk because of the 3 shitty ships. Great, and we are in default. How? Our GDP went down. Oh, that is very annoying, especially since like we should be done right now with this war. Also, it's minus 16. For the love of absolutely everything. Okay, it's fine if we're not funding lobbies with them. I didn't know we were actually funding lobbies. Where can I see that? Is it in here? No. Oh well, they will be gone, so I can't see them anyways. If we don't have money, we can't fund lobbies. Oh well, we should be fine as soon as we get out of war. Austria should give up because they are almost fully occupied. Like, the only thing not fully occupied is literally their capital. We are fully occupying Kustenland, yes. So only thing we have left is Kroatien. No, we're fully occupying that. Go for Austria. We don't really need anything else here. Let's just go for their capital. Maybe that will, I don't know, make them worse. The ongoing election has drawn attention to the platforms of the various contending parties across Great Britain. The electorate debates which party is worth trusting in the next term in government. Tory party, absolutely not. The Diggers, Chartists, who... Let's see, where is it? There. Yeah, the Tory party is way too high, so we will give it to the Chartist party, so they get more momentum, because I don't want the Tories to win. They are not good for me. Pueblo will join. Pueblo, get in. That wasn't popular with New England, of course. So that's something. At least we have some more stuff. Yeah, it's really annoying that we went into default. That was not what I had planned, but I also hadn't planned for our GDP to go down, reducing our credit. Yeah, can you like give up, Austria? Like, at this point they must realize that they have lost and, you know, maybe stop. Are you at the front? Okay, that is Austria done. Good. That means we can grab our conscripts. Go to the Campania landing. You can demobilize. Yes. And you can immobilize. Yes, that should save us some money. And you can go home. Yeah, yep. Wait. What? They're already home there. They're being stationed, so let's... There. Oh, it has become their home. Market access at Leinster is low. Why? They have too much stuff. They don't have enough infrastructure. The railway is being built though, so that should be fine. Yeah, let's just... Oh, finally successful invasion. Finally. And that means that their war support can go below 0. So they should give up fairly soon. And since Croatia is now a thing, would you like to be a part of my power block? 15 years. Be mine. Croatia. Really? Really though? Oh, right, because they have a lot of buildings that belong to Austria, I guess. But we should get that sorted. We should get that sorted. Shipped work is a thing. That means that economy of scale building level cap is up, which is good. Our innovation went down, but our cap went up. I guess that's something that can happen. Give up, please. Right, you actually go home. Are they proposing a white peace right now? Not just humiliate. Venice wants to humiliate. Yeah, I can accept that. That's all we wanted here. John Leno has begun a campaign emphasizing the Diggers pro-franchise platform, promising greatly expanding voting rights for all segments of society if the party is elected. Form an electoral coalition with other pro-franchise candidates. The liberal movement, radical movement, and modernization movement. I just give the Diggers there. Yes, finally. Okay. We're done. Army from the Mediterranean could not reach Italy HQ. That's just not... That can't be right. Let's see, where are our fleets? Traveling to South China HQ. Traveling to Italy HQ. Station in England. Traveling to England. Yeah, good. And that should give us our income back. Yeah, 462. That should mean our credit goes away. We have very little bureaucracy. Are we... Does that mean like in default permanent? Yeah, okay, does that not do anything? Because why did we lose that much bureaucracy? Because we lost a lot of bureaucracy there. So now we have 55k in tax waste. Tooltip, please. Yeah, so we need more of that. But I don't want to build the investment pools and have money. I need to get money back. Why do we lack more and more bureaucracy? Like, somewhere. Is it just because we have a lot of people or something? Persia started a conquer state diplomatically against Oman. The Journal of Philosophical Studies. Members of the philosophy department from the University of Home Counties have signed a formal petition for governmental funding of their next project, a scientific journal. We have no resources for this. More articles, or pay 18,200 for 5 years. Fine. Oh. Rubbish. The Netherlands, yes, we have Swift merchants. Perfect. Perfect. Army of India exiled themselves and came back twice. Can you stop being wary? You did that. You did that to yourself. Absolute goobers. Can make decisions. Don't know if I want to do that, if I'm honest. Lancashire's low market access. So because they have low infrastructure, yes, because their railway is too small. There's a port being built by me, I assume. Because nope, the private sector is, but they are not building much because they don't have money. That is quite annoying. Are we still in default though? Yes. That is permanent until when? Until I'm no longer in debt? No, there we go. No longer. We're no longer in default. It's good. To outside of service. The trade unions may appear firmly committed to the idea of workers' protections, but behind this facade of unity, discord has long festered. Now a clique of dissenters have finally had enough and have officially broken with their fellow members over the issue of reform. May the devil take them. Lower success chance, we'll literally have none. We have 6%. Loosen the purse strings, lower success chance. Just have to take the setback. It's the only way we can move forward on that. I wonder why this is going so slowly. The Golden Mean, members of the Diggers, have drawn attention to the rise of the Chartist Party, expressing their willingness to offer a more moderate solution to their political extremism. Thank God they do. Sounds a bit far-fetched. Yeah, let's keep giving momentum to the Chartist Party because, yeah. Here we go, election is in, Chartist Party won. Civilian slavers seized. Try them as pirates, condemn the ship and free any slaves. Coal depleted, that means we can build more gold mines. We're gonna add those in. Even if we apparently don't build much, or we can't build at all because we have no money. We need the money, and since okay, now we have the bureaucracy again. Was it because we couldn't pay the like government wages or something? So yeah, maybe that's why we lost employees. Maybe that would make sense. But at least now we can do work. We can work. Yeah, I really need to work down that debt. If I were to unpause this, let's see what happens. How much are we spending? Are we still gaining money? We are still gaining 200k. So yeah, let's build, because that would mean more. That would mean more. Can I not see where we have shortages of it? No, that's not good. Building will be getting our GDP back on track, which will help with everything. Electricity in here. It is not. Where is it? I can see electricity shortages. Can't be in trade. I know there is some way to see it. I just have to like go in here. Uninitialized to tick the game. What? I believe it's in null state. Well, I don't care about null state. I want to see where we have shortages of electricity. We have 17. Why can't I see where we have shortages? This is not helping me. It's not. I just have to go like state by state or something. They could use a little bit more. Power plant here is currently hiring. They don't really have a need for it because they don't have logging camps. We are building gold mines and lots of them. We should probably do that. There's a lot of gold mines in the queue. Also a bunch of logging camps. And more gold mines. Yeah, let's build the gold mines. There has to be a way where I can see like electricity shortages. Here probably. Production consumption. Yeah, here. So yeah, just the lowlands that have a slight shortage. The others are fine. The other nowhere else actually has any use for electricity. Yeah, Sweden dropping out was really annoying. Am I actually guaranteeing the independence of Oman? I'm not. Are they in my... They are in my power block, okay. Titus has been exiled, that's fine. It's fine. Do we still have that old Fort Francis? Yeah. Can you, like, not be here anymore? I would like you to be not here. Please. Cheers and thanks. Pump jacks. Yes! We have oil. Which means we are going to need engines. Lots of oil rigs use coal and engines. We do have a shortage of engines as far as I can remember. No, we actually have more engines than we need. Let's see, where can we build some oil now? We can build it in Ontario. Alberta has oil rigs. By financial district in Flanders. Belgium has investment rights in Canada. Why? Regardless, we are going to build more. Is this in the Ottomans? It is, isn't it? So we might want to build some there as well, but first we're going to build in Alberta. How many people would that employ? 5,000? Let's build 10. 10. And then we're going to find out why Belgium can build in Canada. Why can you build in Canada? They just have mutual investment rights. Canada, please. Have you built anything in Belgium? Can I see that quickly? I can't, probably. I don't want to. I don't want to search for it. Come on, back down. Oil in Arakan. Okay. Limburg exile people. Wish I could do that. We're building fishing in the Ottoman Empire, really? Of all things. Of all things. Let's see. I should probably be subjugating more people. Like, who? New Africa, can I subjugate them? I can. New England, I already have. It's interesting that it's here. Persia's already in Oman. I can't because it's too far off. Brunei, I can't. Burma, I probably should. I could. Yeah. Let's start with them. And we now have too low cohesion, so we need to let that work its way back up. A general has died. Where? In the conscripts army. Ah, and he was the big guy. The one who had been given, what's it called? Promotions. I know words. Promise. Let's promote Auckland Smith a couple times, just to be safe. Right, and Venice is in my power block, which is good. I wish it would tell me how long they've been in. Not very long. How are we doing? Serbia is close, but we're currently down because of cohesion reasons. Prussia, really? Why are they even in this list? Why do I have leverage over someone who has their own power block? That's just odd. To plot a coup, Windham Bugle has grown discontent with the British government's institutions. A conspiracy is forming among the industrialists to launch a coup against the government and establish presidential republic. Delightfully devilish. It's a coup. Or keep a keen eye on him. Let's keep a keen eye on him. I'm not sure I want to Want that to move forward right now. The enemy's enemy, the industrialist supporters in the diplomatic corps, have offered to reach out to the Belgian government for support in their bid for power in return for certain future obligations. Upon the success of the coup, an obligation will be owed to Belgium. When has Belgium's meddling ever gone well? Yeah. No. Why? How can we... I mean, I could boot them out of the... out of the government for a little bit. Right, I do want to grab the Marina Kingdom. Do they have isolationism or something? They do, which is very annoying. Let's see if we can't draft a little bit of a treaty. How much would we need for that? It doesn't even offset it. Really, they would take a power block embassy but not investment rights? It might be easy to just eat them. Oh, well, obviously it is easier to just eat them, but I would actually rather not. Yeah, I'd rather not have the coup go through. If I want to change my government, I want to do it myself, and I'm not sure. Was it presidential republic? I don't think I want that. I think I want that one. Foreign interests. The obligation we have to Manchuria is being used as a pretext for a request to include their friends, the landed gentry in our government. No! You shouldn't even have an obligation to me. Or, well, I shouldn't owe you an obligation. Because quite honestly, I don't know where it came from. Let's see, if I would probably, if anything, I would probably go for corporate states. Because an extra company would be nice. It's in our parliamentary republic, but probably not. Probably go for corporate state. It gives the wee bougies political strength. That's interesting. We currently have political strength of aristocrats. I mean, probably just go for corporate state. Would be nice if the wee bougies would stop being friends with the landed gentry. If they could, you know, swap to someone else. That would be so helpful. Super helpful, even. Alright. We stopped building the canal. Let's build the canal. That's the important part. Then we can build the oil rigs. Don't really use oil. What do we use oil for? Currently, not much. I think it's just, yeah, we have a little bit of an abundance. What is it that is using them? I don't remember how to check it because I'm smart. Applications. Furniture. Yeah, that's not helpful. I don't think there's much we can actually do with it now. With the oil. But we are building it up just so we have the oil when we need it. I think the most pressing one is going to be the oil turbine that's far in the future. What are they currently using? Wood colon engines. The steam turbine would use more colon engines. Stop using wood. Yeah, I need to have more things use electricity. Telephones? Telephones would use rubbers, yeah. Let's add telephones. Because we want to use the... we want to get to cars, and then we want to use more rubber. More and more rubber. We're getting closer to vulcanization, which would help for tools and textile mills. Ironclads will help us with other stuff. And improved fertilizer will also help. Obviously, otherwise, why would it even be in the game if it didn't help in some way? Do I want to map the western frontier? Let's launch this one. Industrialists have agreed to state-mediated negotiations with the trade unions over the implementation of workers' protections. Support the trade unions, which makes it slower, but increases the chance. Or lower the chance. I don't want to lower the chance. I can't lower the chance. Support the trade unions. A little bit slower for more success chance is absolutely acceptable. And let's do the Niger River. Do we have any explorer that we can send? Tactful woodland combat expert, arrogant naval commander, or a cautious naval commander? Let's just send Albert Hardcastle. Because why not? On the name alone, we will send Albert. Yeah, it's kind of peaceful right now, which is good. It's only the revolutions that I can't butt in on. No one wants my help, which is good. I can't help anyone right now. I need my money to... I need my economy to recover really well. Because, yeah, I did not anticipate... well, I didn't want to go into default, which was slightly unfortunate. After a few weeks of preparation, we now are expeditioning. Death of a leader. During a small skirmish, a musket ball embedded itself in his leg. The wound itself was fine, but the infection wasn't. Frederick Barrington has taken over as new leader. Great. So he died less than, like, what, 2 days in? Well, brilliant. So if the new leader is competent. Well done, Albert. Which one was he in? The Portsmouth station. A romantic. Sure. You can blockade. You can be a blockade guy. 6th British Army. Why are you a thing still? Why are you a thing still? What? Who are you? Wait, they made an... They created a guy? Oh boy. Brilliant. And we're full. Like... I already had all the generals I wanted. I didn't need another one who's not very good. I guess this can be what will eventually become the African protectorate army. There we go. Perfect. Confirm. And we can not do anything because they have literally no one there. So there's no point. We could, of course, make that another conscript army. But probably not. Mostly because that would be very annoying. In case I needed to raise some conscripts and accidentally raised all of them. We are low on bureaucracy again. So let's build some. Rocky Mountains. Awesome. Yeah, we're building a lot like overseas, so that's not really helping our GDP. They get richer, but it doesn't actually help our GDP, which isn't great. But at least they are building now again. Are they in my power block now? They are. I could subjugate them. Let's do that. Yes. That means... yeah, we can go ahead and withdraw from this one. Save ourselves a little bit of... a little bit more influence. Ah, come on, get this one. Get the workers' protections. Come on. Who do I have truces with at the moment? I can remove myself from the power block. That's interesting. Close. I have truces with the US still. Interesting. Sweden. Yeah, a lot. Persia withdraws from the Convention of London. Which one was that? Don't know which one that was. It would be great if the game told you what that one actually did. I don't know. Would be great if I was told what that one actually had. Himalayas interested activated. What? Where did that come from? How did I get an interest in the Himalayas? Did someone peek their nose in? Oh, right. Khalsa Raj are they? Ah. Well, that's good. Where can we go? Tanganyika. Okay, well that's good. Getting a little bit of extra interests by subjugating. Clever. Lucky. I didn't even think of that. How are we doing? Better. Gold discovered in Transvaal. Good. Good. Yes! Pop it up. What's that? What is that one? Have at least a level 8 port and export at least 2,500 units of opium to foreign markets. That's a very interesting timing with the Arthur Guinness prosperity. Rubber discovered in the Niger Delta. Okay. Hippopotamus sighted. Go past it or just wait. Just wait. The informant, one of Wynnum Bugo's assistants, has fallen out of the window of a government administration in home counties and been severely injured on impact. He has offered the government information exchange for safety. Yeah, so he fell. Blunder defenestration, yeah. Okay, or remove him for... Yeah, I would rather not. How about no coup? How about no coup? Okay, we have the gourmet groceries. Yeah, that should be fine. Where are we? We are we're number 1. Perfect. So yeah, that'll be fine. Wait, was Transvaal the second? Great job, tooltips. Was Transvaal is the second highest producer of groceries worldwide. That's brilliant. Well done, Transvaal. Because they are one single state. They have a food company. Oh. They don't have that many food industries, though. That's brilliant. Why have they not built any coal mines? That is also interesting, because they have a lot of iron and coal. Do we still have a shortage of coal? We do have a massive shortage of coal. Let's build up 40 coal and move these up, and then just have the buildings we've already started right at the top, which would be the canal and some gold mines. Yeah, a few in California. Let's go from here. And of course the canal. Oh, 31 weeks. That's not a lot. That's not a lot. Volcanization has started spreading. We are soon... Well, that might actually spread to us before we get there ourselves. Burma breaks the... Why? Aren't they my protectorate? Why are you so pissy? Dude. They want to break free. Unfortunate. We will have no such thing. You will don't do no such thing. It's going down, so... Can I do something? I can offer them some knowledge sharing. Hey, how about that? Silly. Silly. Do I still have I have 286 nationally owned building levels. What is it though? Let's see. Let's see. Nationally owned oil rigs and power plants. Is that it? Surely not. Surely not. Where are the other things? All. I mean, do the barracks and conscription centers really count? There are so many. We have so many nationally owned coal mines. And iron mines. Why isn't the company buying them up? Surely you have enough money. Surely you have enough money. But yeah, 486k profit. please buy up all of the things that you can have, like the coal and the iron and the steel. Do they have trade rights? They don't have trade rights. Good. Like, have more. Have more iron, have more steel, have more coal, please. Build things like steel mills. Are they building anything? They are building coal mines in Prussia. Steel mills in Lancashire, thank you. Several of, that's good. And that did remind me that I was going to probably build some engines. Expedition beset by malaria, tell them to push on. Gains minor peril and loses progress. I wouldn't like to lose progress. I mean, if we're gonna gain peril either way, let's just gain some progress at the same time. Because why not? We may as well. May as well. Go, 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 go. The coup is progressing. Japanese shogunate is improving relations. That is good. Are you still isolationist though? Because that does... No, they have free trade. Were you a little bit invaded? No. Would you like to be part of my power block? Wait, hang on. They might want to be part of my power block. They would flat out accept investment rights. Power block embassy. I guarantee your independence. Again. You can have an embassy. And trade privileges. That means down to 0. If I owe an obligation, which just means I can't attack you and you will probably ask for something silly. Would you like some goods? Is there something you don't produce enough of? Hardwood? We now have a lack of luxury furniture. That's interesting. We had more than enough before. They would like tools, but we have a lack of tools, so you can have some man o' wars. $15. Add 32. Can England into Japan? Question mark. Send. Let's see when it takes over. Okay, they're now in. It's not updated. Frustrated with the lengthy legal process surrounding workers' protections, Benedict Grieve has approached us with an offer to expedite the process utilizing his personal connections within the state apparatus. I would rather not piss off the industrialists more. If I'm honest, I would like to not have lowered manufacturing tax income. I don't know how much do I actually get. I don't know. We do this by the book or not at all. It'll take a little longer, but it's fine. Strange superstition. Reports have come out of a strange illness harrying the members of the same family in Yorkshire. Locals have started exhuming the bodies of the dead in an effort to stop the so-called curse. Rural superstitions, more radicals in Yorkshire, or more loyalists, and we lose a little bit of bureaucracy for 5 years. Yeah. That was way more than I thought it would be. The current expedition proceeds without incident. Last time it did that, the guy died. Let's build some more bureaucracy then. Let's do that. A prominent functionary and supporter of the trade unions has been shot in broad daylight on the streets of home counties. The local police seem uninterested in investigating further. Justice must be done. There's more bureaucracy. Yeah, great. Coup progress without advance. Yeah, how about no, you silly coup? Go away. That. Ouch. Ouchie and ouch. And more ouch. Yeah, I mean, it's only mostly temporary. But eventually I will need the bureaucracy anyways, so may as well build them up so we don't have a bunch of unrealized taxes and stuff like that. Tech spreading in Venezuela. Right, I just remembered. Can we move their army HQ? I can't because they don't have any battalions. Our government is unacceptable. Yeah, it has been for a while. Open hearth process. That means... Ooh, that means more steel for more coal and iron. So we shall find the... yeah, let's swap these over as well, because a little bit more money would be nice. I think that would be a good idea. Coffee as well, yeah. Using more engines, which means we should build more engines. I already forgot what it was I was going to change. Steel. More steel. Really? Fewer tools, less coal, more iron. We have a lot of iron. Is it because we will have too much steel? Maybe. Maybe that means we should swap over some more construction sectors. Maybe. Swap over East Anglia and West County? Or do we just go Yorkshire? Let's just go Yorkshire. Start with that. Let's see the next tick. How much does it change? 353, 360, not much. We just have more construction. Well, let's move over some more then. Oh, it didn't. West County. Which one else? Midlands. 2 more. Ah, glass. Socialism is unlocked. Ooh. Graduated taxation. I'm gonna have a peek. I'm not gonna stop doing worker protections, but we don't have any support really for graduated taxations. The trade unions would like it, as would the labor movement, but the labor movement won't help actually pass the law because they are tiny and they're not doing much, and I'm not allowed to suppress or bolster. But on that note, I'm going to leave it here for today. I will be back on Sunday with Rin, and I will continue this on Tuesday.